Mhm. Okay. Hello, hello everyone. Welcome to today's community meeting. I can see. I think Jonas is joining the call. Let's see. Let's wait for Jonas. Hey, Jonas.
Hello.
Hi. Good
Happy
morning.
New Year.
Same
Good
to you,
morning.
man.
How you
How
doing?
was your holiday? I'm doing great. I'm doing great.
Nice. Yeah, it's early.
I can see you
Way
looking
too early.
fresh.
Uh,
Hey, Maya.
well,
Hi, good morning.
hello.
Hi, Maya. Good morning. How you doing?
I'm fine. How about you?
Yeah, I'm doing great. I hope
Happy
you
New
had
Year.
a wonderful holiday. Same to you. Same to you, my friend. Yeah, you were saying something. You asked if I interrupted.
No, I just wanted to say that looks are deceiving in terms of being fresh in the morning.
Oh, I see. Okay. So hello everyone. Welcome to today's community meeting. Usually I'm Ace and I do host this meeting a lot. After I took over Wukash. And yeah, I think Wukash is sick currently. So get well soon, right? So in today's community meeting, I don't really have so many things on my agenda, but I have a few things I would really like to share. And yeah, so let's get right into it. The first thing is I got an update from the folks of Winter of Code, right? So which is really weird. I wrote them an email concerning how do we progress as a mentor organization for the program, but they didn't respond to my email, but they messaged me on Twitter, which is really weird. I was like, what? What's happening? I could have missed the message on Twitter if I didn't check Twitter. So yeah, so because I started a discussion which I'm gonna share a link to um here. Okay, I have to share it on YouTube. Give me a few seconds. Okay, sharing it on the charts. Okay, let me share it on the YouTube channel also. What's happening? Why is the chat not coming up? Jonas, can you help me share that link on YouTube?
I actually
think you
don't
knew.
think I don't think I can share, but I can try.
Okay.
I don't think Lucas fixed it for me.
I don't know. For some reason, it's not bringing the text box on YouTube. Really weird. Okay, so I'm gonna continue. So I started a discussion around our participants or our interest in being a mentor organization on Winter of Code. Winter of Code. Okay, it's back. Yeah, so I shared the folks, the organizers, the link. Sorry, Maya, you raising your hand?
Yeah, do you want to send the link on the chat
Yeah,
box?
I already did. Thank you.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. So I started a discussion around our interest, and yeah, so I listed a couple of issues which I can say some of them have already been resolved, in which I have to get rid of. But I think I listed how many issues. Let me see. I just shared the link. 10 issues, but fortunately for us, they actually selected just 4. Or 1, 2, 3, 4. So they selected just 4 issues in which I would have to update the discussion to these 4 issues that were being selected by the organizers. And yeah, so the other thing that they actually told me is we don't get to like assign mentors, mentees for the project, right? So they get to do that. So I think there is this other way of students registering for the program. So what they do is they gather all these issues from different organizations that are interested in the program, and they start assigning these issues to different students that apply for the program. So I was being told we don't get to like assign participants or students, right? So they do that and they just inform us about all the students that are interested in working on the project, right? So because I've had a few folks on the Slack channel reached out to me and say, hey, I'm interested in the Winter of Code stuff. How do I apply? And I don't know how to like play by the rules. So I told them to wait. Let me hear back from the organizers. And yeah, I'm sorry, folks. I don't get to like assign you guys the issues. But yeah, if you're interested in still contributing to the project, there are tons of issues available for you to like explore. And as you know, I'm always willing to like give you, I'm always willing to jump on a call with you to just do some onboarding session with you. Yeah, so there is a couple of dates, which says the deadline for student application has been extended to January 15. So now, if you're interested in being in participating for this Winter of Code at Async API, right? So I'm going to share a link to the Winter of Code website, so you can still apply as a student to participate for Winter of Code. So the deadline has been extended to January 15, which means you have like 5 days to like apply. So share the link on YouTube. Let me share it on Zoom also. So yeah, so you can still apply and still get selected to work on any of Async API's issues, right? So, and also the second deadline for writing proposal by students, right? So I think the proposal issue stuff is actually you just writing, I think you get thrown a lot of issues during your application process. Then you get to like write a proposal on which issue you want to work on and why you want to work on that issue, right? So the deadline for writing proposal is January 20th, and also the program kicks off on the 20th of January. So you still have a couple of days to apply for the Winter of Code if you want to work on any of Async API projects. And yeah, so that's just everything based on the deadline. And the coding phase will begin from January 25th to March 5th, right? So you've got a whole lot of time to like work on any issue assigned to you. And also, so I've been talking a lot about Winter of Code. So here's the thing. So if you're interested in participating in this Winter of Code, right? So you actually get something back in return if you did well enough, right? If you do well enough, so you get so I don't know about any other organizations, but I feel if you work on any of SKPI's projects or project, of course, so you get back some of the SKPI exclusive swags back as a token of appreciation. So that's what you get back for this winter of code. And I think the whole idea of this winter of code is just to prepare folks that want to participate in summer of code also. So that's basically it on winter of code. So if you have any question, feel free to ask before I move on to the next thing. Jonas, Maya?
Nothing.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to move on to the next thing I have here on my agenda, which is eventually the SKPI mentorship program, right? So I would start, drafting. Well, I've started already eventually, but I would have to try to like complete it as soon as possible. The SKPI 2023 mentorship program drafts in like the rules, because previously the ongoing mentorship program, we didn't have any stuff like set out. We didn't cast anything in stone. We just wanted to like run it and see what will happen, like things we can learn from. But this 2023 version of the mentorship program, we are going to be setting up a lot of things like evaluation phase and different things to make the program run much more smoothly, and also try to avoid all these problems we face or challenges we faced during the previous mentorship program, which is still currently running, right? So I think I have a couple of folks that are that are done with the project, right? And they've been pinging me, Ace, I was on vacation anyways. So they've been pinging me like, Ace, we done, what do we do and stuff. So for the folks that are done with the mentorship program project, we will be you'll be connecting with your mentors and I this week to see, to evaluate your project, to see how well you've done, did you qualify to proceed to receiving your stipend or not. And for folks that are still that were able to that the mentors decided to extend their deadline date, so we have to discuss what has to be done. Are they going to receive half of the stipend now, or they are going to wait till they finish the project before receiving any of the stipends? Because why I'm saying this is because there is a particular mentee under Mashik. I think he is working on a really complex project, which eventually his mentor said the deadline date is too short for the kind of project he's working on, right? So we have to consider that kind of person, right? We have to consider, can he request for half of the stipends depending on how far he has gone with the project, or would he like to wait until the end of the project before he eventually requests for his stipend? So these are things we have to consider. And I also have some couple of folks in which they are having issues with because an example is Maya, right? Sorry. So Maya is working with Yash. Am I right? Is Yash?
Yes, Yash.
Okay, cool. So I think Maya is working with Yash on a project, which is something we are going to make sure not happen in the next mentorship program, is making two people work on a single project. So I think they are having some conflict in scheduling meetings and, getting together to make their projects a success, right? So we have to fix that. I have to make sure. I'm going to connect with Bukash after this week to see how we can resolve the issue with Yash and Maya, because it seems not to be working, and also their mentor isn't having the best of it. So there are some things we've learned, not giving two people to work on a single project, right? We have to avoid that in the next mentorship program, right? And also concerning mentorship programs, we are going to be applying to a lot of mentorship programs this year. We have to keep shooting our shots, right? We would apply to Google System of Docs, we'll try applying to MLH. If you know any other open source mentorship program out there you would love to recommend us to participate in, feel free to tag me on Slack or open a discussion on GitHub, so we can brainstorm and see how we can be a part of that. So I think that is basically everything on mentorship programs. Do you have any question? Okay, cool. Maya, but anyways, did you receive your swag?
Not yet. I've been waiting for it.
Oh, cool. Sorry, I received mine.
Wow. Let me see
Did you
pictures.
did you get? He's not here currently.
Okay.
Did you get any text message or something?
Nothing yet.
So I would advise you to reach out to Badbanos and tell her to provide you with the tracking ID or something, so you can eventually try to track your order.
All right, thank you.
Yes, so I think that's eventually everything I have here, because it's first community meeting. I can't actually think of putting so much on my agenda. So if you have anything you would love to talk about, please feel free to like step up. What? Jonas doesn't have angry face. I think Wukash is jealous of you, Jonas.
He's just using it as an excuse not to join.
I know. Okay. And yeah, I also saw a discussion rather on GitHub, which seems interesting. I think it has something to do with GitHub sponsor or something. Let me see if I can find the discussion. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Participation in GitHub Accelerator program. Yeah, I think it seems like a really interesting discussion. So let me just see if I can shed some light. Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna work, because as far as I know, for GitHub Accelerator program, it actually tries to sponsor people working on open source projects. But I don't think, right, but I just hope we can also like get into this program for folks interested, like some of the maintainers that are working on some of these KPI projects could actually benefit from programs like this. But I really hope, okay, let me see. Yeah, because I know a couple of folks that are into these accelerator programs, but all I know is their own whatever project they submitted for this program. And I really hope we get into this program, because it's a KPI isn't just a single person project. It is an initiative. But we have tons of maintainers that can actually benefit from this program. So let me see. So if you have any thoughts on this, so let me share the link. Feel free to join the discussion. I'm sharing a lot of links. I think mostly because I don't have anything else on my agenda. Yeah, I think, let me see. I think that's everything I have here. Yeah, so I think, yeah, something came across, like something came to my mind now, So I was thinking, so I used to have a lot of people on the Slack channel that seems like really interested in Modelina. And I was thinking one of these days we should up on a live stream on how to contribute to Modelina. What do you think?
No.
No. Come on.
Yeah, so yeah,
we should do it.
Of course.
Yeah, we should do it. So I'm gonna be doing a lot of how to contribute live streams, and also like some workshops. So I could actually also benefit from that.
Yeah, I'd love
But
to.
I'm always like just everyone like modeling and modeling. I'm like, wow, you have the project has a catchy name, anyways.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, so I think I don't have anything else I want to talk about. Just give some updates about the mentorship program. Yeah, I eventually knew this meeting would be so short because our brains are just recovering from vacation. Like so yeah, so if you don't have any question, I guess we have to call it a day, or else we just have to keep staring at Jonas' face. Which one do you guys prefer? Okay. So thanks for joining this call, everyone. I'm sorry it's short. We don't really have so much to talk about. But I'm pretty sure the next meeting will be much more longer, and I'm pretty sure we'll have Wakash on that call that day. So yeah, get to see his sick face. All right, guys.
Let's see if I can scare him away next time as well.
No, you're not allowed on the call.
Deal.
All right, man. Thanks for joining this call. See you guys next time. All right, have fun. Bye.
See you,
Peace.
folks. Bye.
Bye.